Hello everyone, how are you today? Today let's delve into and analyze the showdown between Hellboy and Ghost Rider. Which hellish creature is stronger? These are two incredible characters, Hellboy, though not from DC or Marvel, and Ghost Rider, one of Marvel's most fascinating figures. Hellboy's immense power seems to stem from his demonic origins. As a physically powerful being, Hellboy embodies extraordinary resilience and endurance. Although the full extent of his strength remains a mystery, it's clear that it is vast, surpassing the limits of human imagination. Hellboy can hurl opponents weighing up to 500 pounds or throw massive fallen trees at giants. He can launch spears through monsters and easily lift enormous debris to crush his enemies. However, Hellboy's strength doesn't quite reach the level of Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider, with nearly limitless power, varies in strength depending on the host, such as Johnny Blaze or the demon Zarathos. This difference is evident when Ghost Rider faces off against Hulk in World War Hulk. Johnny Blaze was easily defeated by Hulk, but when Zarathos took control, Ghost Rider's power soared to new heights, far beyond what anyone could imagine. But before we dive deeper into the debate, please hit the subscribe button, it helps us a lot. Thank you very much, and remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Hellboy, a supernatural investigator with the appearance of a demon, was originally summoned to destroy humanity. Yet, instead of fulfilling his mission of destruction, he chose the path of protecting mankind, fighting against dark forces. Despite his terrifying appearance with red skin, horns, a tail, and a metal-clawed hand, Hellboy possesses a heart full of compassion and a strong sense of justice. He may not be an excellent agent or the perfect friend, but Ghost Rider carries a completely different force. When Zarathos controls the host's body, every action of Ghost Rider is based on the judgment of sin. If the opponent is deemed innocent, Zarathos will leave the battlefield, as has happened with the members of the Illuminati. Ghost Rider, even when struggling against his benefactor, continues his journey of vengeance on a blazing motorcycle, hunting down evil souls, burning them with hellfire, and gazing into them with the penance stare. Johnny Blaze, possessed by Zarathos, always longs to escape the curse, but while waiting for deliverance, he does not hesitate to punish the wicked. After defeating the spirits of vengeance and the blood, Zarathos accumulated immense power and challenged Mephisto for the throne of hell. However, with limited intellect, Zarathos was easily deceived by Mephisto and was banished to Earth for centuries in human form. Hellboy, once prophesied as the beast of the apocalypse, possesses the right hand of doom, with the power to unlock the prison of a primordial demon dragon and initiate the end of the world. But his destiny took a different turn thanks to the dedicated upbringing of Professor Trevor Bruttenholm from the Bureau for Paranormal Research and Defense. Well-educated and trained to become a supernatural investigator, Hellboy's mission is to investigate paranormal phenomena and, in dangerous situations, negotiate to prevent harm. In contrast to Hellboy, Ghost Rider is an anti-hero demon with the terrifying power of the penance stare. This ability can inflict extreme psychological torment, forcing the opponent to experience all the pain they have caused others. Ghost Rider may use this power to neutralize Hellboy's physical advantage, but that doesn't mean he would easily win. Hellboy, with his extraordinary strength, resistance to supernatural attacks, and use of powerful mystical artifacts like the Samaritan Revolver and the Right Hand of Doom, may be able to counter Ghost Rider's mystical abilities. Hellboy's rich experience in dealing with demons and supernatural threats is an invaluable asset, helping him overcome perilous challenges, even when facing a formidable opponent like Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider possesses extraordinary strength, capable of easily lifting over 25 tons. The mystical energy within him allows Ghost Rider to surpass physical limits, preventing toxin production from fatigue, granting him limitless endurance. Ghost Rider's strength has changed and evolved over the years, becoming increasingly powerful. Hellboy may not possess the same level of strength as Ghost Rider, but he does have a special immunity to the powers of demonic forces like August Brecken. He consistently demonstrates incredible endurance, able to fall from thousands of feet and rise to fight as if nothing happened. Hellboy has withstood a barrage of bullets from an MG-42 machine gun to the chest and still managed to destroy the weapon. He has even been impaled by a giant spear through the chest, yet he still broke the spear's hilt and fiercely attacked his enemy. Johnny Blaze, in the form of Ghost Rider, is nearly immune to all forms of physical harm. Much like Hulk in a state of extreme rage, Ghost Rider can withstand tremendous impact forces, extreme temperatures and pressures, and powerful energy blasts without injury. Heaven-forged weapons might pose a challenge to Ghost Rider, but even when faced with the greatest challenges, he stands firm, showing no signs of pain or discomfort. Ghost Rider's body is immune to most forms of physical harm, feeling no pain and able to survive in harsh conditions without showing any distress. In terms of endurance and resilience, Ghost Rider slightly surpasses Hellboy and can prolong the battle much longer. In combat, Ghost Rider has an advantage with his supernatural abilities and weapons, although his penance stare might not be effective against Hellboy, who possesses a righteous soul. Additionally, Hellboy is immune to most forms of Ghost Rider's fire-based attacks, making this battle a brutal physical confrontation where both will engage in fierce combat. The clash between Ghost Rider and Hellboy would certainly be a prolonged, large-scale battle with powerful blows. The final outcome would depend on who can endure and continue fighting after both have exerted their full power. During the intense battle, an unexpected attack from a super gorilla and an explosion from Grigory Rasputin could change the outcome. Hellboy, with his agility and excellent evasion skills, has overcome many threats, from humans to giant werewolves to entire armies of zombies. He has even dodged lightning, bullets, and lasers at speeds 30 times faster than sound. Ghost Rider uses his Hell Cycle, a supernatural vehicle created by Mephisto, as a tool for the bounty hunter spirits of vengeance. The Hell Cycle is powered by hellfire, unconstrained by ordinary physical laws. It can move at terrifying speeds, climb vertical surfaces, cross water, and even fly when necessary. The combination of Ghost Rider's power and the Hell Cycle's incredible speed makes him a formidable opponent. The blazing wheels of the Hell Cycle continuously burn, leaving charred trails on the road as it races at breakneck speeds. The bike obeys Ghost Rider's every command, even when he is not directly controlling it. However, as Ghost Rider's strength begins to wane over time, Johnny Blaze sometimes cannot summon the Hell Cycle. In such cases, he must rely on the Skull Cycle, a customized motorcycle with no supernatural abilities. Hellboy, under special circumstances or extreme emotional pressure, can transform into a truly terrifying demonic form. In this state, the usually truncated horns on his forehead grow long, becoming fully mature horns. With this form, Hellboy's strength significantly increases, allowing him to tap into the deep-seated magical powers within him. At the height of his demonic power, Hellboy becomes incredibly formidable, capable of easily destroying the mightiest denizens of hell, turning himself into a true nightmare for any foe who dares to face him. If you remember, Superman possesses extraordinary strength, even more powerful than a locomotive. Hellboy was once run over by such a massive machine, but stood up, unfazed by its destructive power. Could Superman destroy the world? Certainly, but Hellboy is no less formidable. However, as a magical being, Hellboy has a significant advantage and can withstand the most powerful attacks without backing down. Ghost Rider, with his mystical powers and mission to punish the guilty, is an opponent not to be underestimated. He uses numerous supernatural abilities to protect the innocent and punish evildoers. His most fearsome weapon is the Penance Stare, a power inherited from his brother Danny Ketch. When Ghost Rider gazes into a sinner's soul, he forces them to relive all the pain and harm they have caused others throughout the years. This ability is not just a mental punishment, but a powerful weapon that strikes fear into any enemy who faces it. In the battle between Hellboy and Ghost Rider, the outcome is impossible to predict. Please subscribe to our channel, it will help us greatly, and you'll get to watch amazing videos every day. You're the best, thank you so much. Alucard, an ancient vampire and actually Dracula, is an expert at eliminating his kind. With a formidable array of abilities, he can heal himself remarkably, shape-shift at will, become invisible, control objects with his mind, and even fly. Alucard's mental abilities are truly terrifying. His telepathy and hypnosis can have a powerful impact on supernatural beings. However, his opponent, Johnny Blaze, is Ghost Rider, a being born to combat supernatural threats like Alucard. Johnny wields Hellfire, a magical spiritual flame that erupts from his hands and body. This fire not only surpasses all limits of endurance but also directly affects the opponent's soul, causing deep, irreparable damage. This is especially dangerous for Alucard no matter how powerful his healing ability. The Hellfire will continue to burn him relentlessly. Johnny Blaze doesn't stop at just creating Hellfire, he can also turn any object he touches into a deadly weapon embodied by the fire itself. Johnny's standard weapons are chains summoned directly from his body, with a range that can stretch across several city blocks. In the face-off with Alucard, Ghost Rider will relentlessly pursue, and with his supernatural strength and Hellfire, Johnny will become a nightmare that is hard to escape, no matter how powerful the vampire may be. The battle between Soul and Hellfire, where only the strongest can survive. Hellboy once faced a giant monster named Colossus, towering like a skyscraper. Despite the continuous attacks from this massive creature, Hellboy stood firm, demonstrating incredible strength that could rival the ability to destroy an entire large neighborhood. He can withstand energy-based attacks without any damage. This becomes even more impressive when he can resist fire-based attacks, which is not easy. Meanwhile, Ghost Rider, in the form of Johnny Blaze, possesses a magical motorcycle that defies all physical laws and follows Johnny's commands even when he's not riding it. The Hell Cycle can automatically find its owner no matter where he is. When the Hell Cycle was shattered into pieces, Johnny even transformed it into a hammer to face Thor. With terrifying speed, this bike has even outpaced Thor's Mjolnir, traversing the Marvel Universe in mere seconds. The battles between Hellboy and Colossus, and between Ghost Rider and Thor, are clear demonstrations of the supernatural power these characters possess. Hellboy's resilience and combat skills are not easily subdued, while Ghost Rider wields unpredictable supernatural weapons and abilities. One unique ability Johnny Blaze inherited from Danny Ketch over time is a mystical metal chain infused with hellfire. This chain is not just a powerful weapon but can also bind enemies, preventing them from escaping. Ghost Rider, true to his name, can imbue any motorcycle with hellfire or even summon a bike out of nowhere. Whether in a chase or a battle, Ghost Rider always proves himself as a supernatural entity with terrifying power. Ghost Rider's supernatural power comes from the demon within Blaze, Zarathos, one of the most powerful demon lords. This allows Ghost Rider to face the strongest beings in the universe when necessary. However, Blaze's human body is the factor that restrains Zarathos' full power. Nevertheless, Hellboy still has the ability to wield or lift the legendary Excalibur sword, as he is considered the heir of King Arthur. This implies that within Hellboy's blood runs a connection to King Arthur, allowing him to command the spirits of England's fallen. Additionally, Hellboy possesses a divine artifact, the Right Hand of Doom, with the power to control the army of Hell and bring about the apocalypse. Though this is not an ability Ghost Rider can achieve, it serves as a testament to the destructive power Hellboy holds. These two entities, each with superior abilities, straddle the boundaries of two worlds, leaving anyone who witnesses them in awe and fear. Mephisto's cunning intervention engraved a tragic fate for Johnny Blaze, turning him into Ghost Rider and claiming his stepfather's life through a demonic plot. This bound Johnny and Mephisto in a bitter, eternal hatred, with the demon embodying everything Ghost Rider must destroy. Hidden within Johnny, Zarathos is a wrathful demon, forcing him to become Ghost Rider and preventing him from living a peaceful life. This curse of vengeance drives Johnny into an endless hunt for sinners, though deep down, he longs to break free from Zarathos' chains. Hellboy is often compared to Ghost Rider or Spawn when facing the forces of heaven and hell. However, if Hellboy were pitted against Spider-Man, I believe the web-slinger could emerge victorious. With extraordinary agility and keen senses, Spider-Man could easily dodge Hellboy's attacks, despite his superior strength. However, if Hellboy utters his true name or wields the legendary Excalibur sword, the battle might take a different turn. Ghost Rider has been part of the Champions team since its inception, fighting alongside Angel, Iceman, Black Widow, and Hercules. He also teamed up with other dark anti-heroes like Werewolf by Night, Daimon Hellstrom, Morbius, and Man-Thing. Living under the shadow of the Ghost Rider curse, Johnny Blaze felt his soul being stripped away when Centurious, an immortal sorcerer and Mephisto's minion, imprisoned him in a mystical crystal. But Zarathos, the demon within Johnny, mustered its last strength to break the confinement, freeing Johnny's soul and severing the bond with it, allowing Johnny to return to a normal life, free from the burden of his past. Later, Johnny faced the new Ghost Rider, Danny Ketch. Initially, Johnny believed Zarathos had found a new host, and in a panic, he attempted to kill Danny to stop it. But as the battle ended, Johnny realized that Danny was a different kind of Ghost Rider, and they gradually became allies. However, this alliance was short-lived as they had to confront the threat of Blackout, making the situation more perilous than ever. When Roxanne was killed by the demon Hellgate and their children were kidnapped, Johnny Blaze was consumed by a fiery rage, hunting down and destroying everyone involved. Though he eventually found his children, he lost them again, and they later died under mysterious circumstances. Roxanne, though resurrected by Blackheart as the Black Rose, was soon tragically taken from him once more. Zarathos, not content to stay dormant, resurrected within Johnny's body, turning him into Ghost Rider once again. This incarnation was extremely brutal and cold, enabling dark forces to imprison Johnny and drag him to hell, fulfilling Mephisto's sinister promise. Meanwhile, Hellboy, though not as physically powerful as Ghost Rider, has extensive experience with the mystical world and access to divine weapons. Regardless of the outcome of this confrontation, both will soon realize that the real enemy lurks elsewhere. Mephisto, Blackheart, Rasputin, Baba Yaga, or Hecate could all be behind it. Hellboy, with his half-demon nature, possesses high endurance and resistance to heat, but even that pales compared to Thor. Thor can withstand the heat of 1,000 suns and endure a diamond-shattering punch from Rogue with just a blink. Even Hellboy's ability to summon lightning would not trouble the god of thunder. as Thor could easily redirect the lightning back at Hellboy with even greater force. Hellboy could weaken Ghost Rider by using the holy weapons he always carries with him, and then use the right hand of Doom to knock out and humiliate Ghost Rider. Hellboy is known for carrying relics such as horseshoes, rare herbs, and even grenades, always ready for any battle. Meanwhile, the angel Malachi appears in Hell, offering Johnny Blaze a tempting deal: a chance to escape with his soul, on the condition that he hunts down and destroys a demon named Kazan before the Archangel Ruth finds it. If Ruth arrives first, Earth will face catastrophic destruction. On this journey, Ghost Rider must confront the Hulk, who is in a frenzied rage against humanity. Though Johnny's presence in Ghost Rider's body restrains the demon and prevents him from taking down the Hulk, Johnny eventually succeeds in finding the final shard and sends Lucifer back to hell. The angel Zadkiel, who proclaimed himself God on Earth, faced fierce resistance from Ghost Rider with the help of Kid Blackheart, Daimon Hellstrom, and Sarah, Danny's sister. During this battle, Johnny was visited by the souls of his deceased wife and children, and in the end he sacrificed himself to defeat Zadkiel. If not for Kingpin's plot to resurrect Johnny, Ghost Rider's soul could have finally rested in peace. Later, a mysterious man named Adam approached Johnny, offering to free him from the curse and transfer it to a stranger. Johnny agreed, and the curse was passed on to a young girl named Alejandra Jones. On the other hand, Satan is also a sworn enemy of Hellboy. Initially created by Azael to overthrow Hell, Hellboy now finds himself in a battle with this demon lord to protect Earth. Hellboy later returns to England and stays with his long-lost friend Harry Middleton. During a walk, he is captured by witches and taken to Italy, where they reveal that Igor Bromhead has subdued Hecate in an attempt to become the king of witches. However, the witches want Hellboy to lead them, but he refuses and leaves. This refusal angers them, and they accept Baba Yaga's offer to hand Hellboy over to her. As a result, Hellboy is taken to Baba Yaga's dimension in Russia, where he endures torture and faces death to pay for his betrayal. Johnny eventually convinces Alejandra to abandon her mission and takes back the Ghost Rider mantle, though a part of the demon remains within her. Johnny then faces another new Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes and Eli Morrow, two opponents with completely opposite personalities. Johnny helps Robbie overcome his fears and fight to maintain control, preventing the demon within from prevailing. In the end, the battle between Hellboy and Ghost Rider becomes a standoff, with both warriors possessing unique abilities and formidable power. Hellboy, with his extraordinary resilience and extensive experience, faces off against Ghost Rider, who wields hellfire and supernatural abilities. This clash not only showcases their strength, but also demonstrates the mutual respect between the two heroes as they realize that their true mission is to protect humanity from greater threats. The outcome of this supernatural battle is truly unpredictable, as both possess similar sources of power and hail from mysterious realms. Who do you think would win in this supernatural showdown? What do you think? I know you'll have thoughts and feelings about this. Thank you for watching. That's today's video. We'd love to hear your opinions. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll stop here. Thanks, everyone.